Yes, Michelle, I promise I'll be home in time for your Mother's Day dinner with the girls. I just need to wrap up a few things here at the office.
What office? You've been retired for 10 years.
I know, honey, but my boss has really been riding my butt, if you pardon my French, lately. And he said that I won't get my yearly raise if my numbers don't improve this quarter.
You have a boss?
After the next shareholders meeting, things should calm down significantly, and hey, maybe I'll get my promotion by then too. Think about it. I'll have an actual office with a door as opposed to being in this cramped cubicle. Okay, honey, I miss you too. Bye.
Barack, what the fuck was that? Do you pretend to have a job to get away from your wife or something?
Yeah, she thinks I'm a junior sales manager for HelloFresh.
And the fact that you're both wealthy and you also receive a $250,000 a year pension from the government doesn't make her question that?
I told her that all that money goes to paying Kim back for his spaceship when we went to rescue Joe.
I thought that I was good at lying to my wife, but this is next level. And on Mother's Day, too. Diabolical.
Hey, you have kids with your wife and you're not spending Mother's Day with her either.
That's because I'm contractually not allowed. It's part of our separation agreement. She gets to spend all holidays exclusively with Barron. Works for me.
Oh, fuck, guys, you gotta help me. I was minding my own business at Abercrombie Kids when an employee asked me why I was hiding in a clothing rack. Then,
Joe, you don't need to give us the whole blow-by-blow. We'll have it hushed up as always.
well, thank you. Now, are we gonna eat? Running from the authorities always gives me an appetite.
Yeah, I just need to finish laying into Barack about abandoning his wife on Mother's Day, the most important mother-centric holiday.
Let it go, Donald. Sure, could I be with her today? Yeah, but it's Mother's Day, not Wife's Day, and my mother's dead, unfortunately. Now that was a woman. I can assure you if she were still alive, I'd be celebrating her in style.
Hussein, will you come in here, please?
Yes, Mama? What do you need?
There's my beautiful son. I'm so glad we moved from Africa to sunny Hawaii. But remember to never tell anyone you weren't actually born here.
I remember, Mama. Is that what you wanted to tell me?
No, I wanted you to come in here because today is Mother's Day. And for my Mother's Day gift, I want to spend the entire day with my wonderful, perfect African son.
Really? I want to spend the day with you too, Mama. So what are we going to do?
We're gonna go down to Waikiki Beach. Then we're gonna get some ice cream. How does that sound?
That sounds awesome, but I'm sort of in a rivalry against the motorcycle gang who runs Waikiki Beach. So why don't we go to Ala Moana Beach Park instead? That's my cruise territory.
Okay, Hussein. Anything for my precious little boy.
Hey, Mama, can I ask you a question?
Always. What is it, son?
Why is it that you're white and I'm black?
Oh, let's just say that Mama's favorite candy is chocolate.
Man, I miss that woman. I can't believe she's already been gone 30 years.
Why did your mother look like a character from Angela Anaconda?
I like how you've completely stopped pretending you were born in America. It's nice that you're slowly adopting my commitment to speaking the truth, but I'm curious about the reason for the change.
Hey, what's anyone going to do about it at this point? That ship has sailed.
I mean, I can have immigration officials in this Buffalo Wild Wings within 35 seconds.
That's an incredibly specific short time frame.
I know, it's because I insist on having immigration offices within a rock's throw of every casual dining establishment, just in case I want to use it as leverage to get extra fries or maybe a milkshake refill.
What about a second patty on your burger?
I've tried, but that's a bridge too far. I've had entire kitchens deported and they still won't budge on a second burger patty.
Can you use it to get us a table? I feel the hostess has been keeping us waiting forever.
She has, but she's stressed out about her geometry exam next week. And she also thinks her boyfriend may be cheating on her with her best friend, who is a guy, by the way, so like that's hot. And I don't want to put anything else on her plate. We'll pass the time by having me tell you about my mother. She was 10 times the mother Barack's was.
Oh, Donald, you know you are my favorite child, don't you?
Of course, Mama. The rest are slackers, unripe fruit, if you will. I doubt any of them will ever take credit for writing a book full of golfing advice.
Today is Mother's Day, the most important mother-centric holiday, and there is no one in the world I would rather spend it with than you. What shall we do?
Well, I'd like to go to Coney Island, Mama. I've heard tell of a traveling freak show there with a midget from the Dark Continent. He apparently speaks in a language solely consisting of clicks. It would be quite the joy if I were capable of eliciting some angry clicks from him by throwing kettle corn and shouting taunts.
If that is what you wish, that is what we shall do. And after, I have a surprise in store.
A surprise? Oh, please tell me what it is, Mama. I couldn't possibly wait to find out.
One of your father's tenants is a single mother who is late on her rent. And I've asked him if you may personally conduct her eviction.
An eviction? Oh, joy, this is greater than my birthday and Christmas combined. I hope she cries as I throw her clothes out the window.
I hope so too, Donald. I love you.
I'll tell you, boys, they don't make mothers like that anymore. I've always wished I could be a mother, but even if I got the surgery, I'd have to adopt, and I don't want to accidentally end up with a weird kid.
You should go for it. You might end up with a weird kid, but you might also end up with like a street-smart kid with a heart of gold who is secretly a math genius but won't pursue it because he believes the world of academia isn't for him. Until he meets like a Hispanic or black math teacher who really gives him the business about not taking advantage of his gifts. Then he gets into Harvard and becomes Bill Gates.
I can't believe you unironically used the phrase the dark continent.
I was like 6, and it was the 50s. I didn't know any better. If it were today, I'd give it the proper respect it deserves and call it the home of my friend Barack.
At least tell me that you didn't call the midget the you-know-what word.
I didn't, but I called him much worse. I was a creative child, and I always knew what kind of taunts would set up shop in someone's soul for years to come. My abuse was so severe that the traveling freak show hastily left the next day, never to return to Coney Island.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Well, Joe, why don't you tell us about your mother?
Barack, don't be crazy. Joe is an alien. He doesn't have a mother.
Au contraire, I do have a mother, and I think you both will be very excited to hear about her. Oh, Joe, my darling boy, I must be the darn luckiest woman in the world to be your mother.
Joe, what the fuck kind of horror story are you telling us? Are you implying that you're capable of splitting into a middle-aged mother version of yourself and like a tiny child version too?
Who's to say? Maybe.
You are the person who should be able to say.
Guys, just chill out and listen to my dumb fucking story. We all know it's likely a lie. I love you, Mother. What am I going to do this beautiful frontier morning? Am I going to wrestle some cattle with Pa? No, son, today is Mother's Day, so you and I are going to celebrate together. Celebrate? That sounds exciting. What are we going to do? I'm bringing you down to the old cat house, and you can pick out one of the ladies there to take up to the rooms above. Then we're going to watch a gunfight. And finally, we'll head to the Capitol, which is somehow close by to this old West town, and we're going to watch the play Our American Cousin. I reckon we might see the president there on account of some rumors he'll attend. Wow, I hope the play stars my favorite actor, John Wilkes Booth.
Joe, you know what? That's probably enough. This story is strange already, and I can tell it's going to evolve into you and like your mother version of you witnessing the death of Lincoln. And from there, it's bound to be some lengthy mystery story where you and your mother hunt down John Wilkes Booth. Along the way, you'd be sure to encounter many wacky side characters, some real and some invented, but all of whom are based on people we know, like Todd and Rob. And to be honest, I'm not up for all that today. I just want to eat Buffalo Wild Wings.
Fuck, I kind of want to hear that story. Tell me, Joe, were the Fugees going to play a pivotal role?
They would have been a trio of boys who became outlaws after the death of their parents.
That sounds sick as hell.
Well, maybe another time because I think the hostess finally has our table, but now that I think about it, maybe I'll go home. All this talk of mothers has me feeling sad that I'm abandoning my wife on her special day. You know what? We should all go home to our wives. What do you say?
Nah.